Hello, hello. If you would like to see an unboxing and then a short little haul, then stay tuned. So yeah, you can see order number 2. I just got nothing to say about it. But basically my journaling container is getting large and a bit unorganized, and I just wanted to be a little bit more organized. And I made the decision that I was going to get another custom A6 for my page per day Hobonichi, which is, I'm using the day free, and I had gotten this in my first order, and you can see this in my first haul. But I decided that I really didn't need to spend that amount of money for a custom, and so instead I decided to purchase some things to help me organize my space and just get a cheaper cover. And so I did end up putting in a second order for Hobonichi, and I also got a small acrylic drawer for my desk that I can just like pull out and put the inserts in. So anywho, and you can see a picture of that on my Instagram currently. So let's get into the unboxing and see what I got. Da, da, da. La, this is it. Okay, so let's just grab these 3 things out. Okay, I wasn't sure if there was going to be paperwork in here, but it's not looking like it. So let's take this stuff out, and you can see it. And we'll get rid of the box. All right. So these are the 3 things that I got, and we'll start off with the cover, and it's actually pretty cute. Okay, so this is sort of a test for me as well, because, well, first of all, oddly enough, I have never owned Hobonichi. I'm already seeing issues here, y'all. Well, it is canvas, so maybe that's the deal. But you see like all these dark, just like black dots. But it is a canvas, and it's supposed to be like coated, so that's probably what that is. When, you know, it's almost like, I mean, it's funny, it kind of looks like it was canvas and then they coated it with like gesso or something. I know it's not, but that's sort of what it looks like. So that's probably all it is, because the canvas has those like little dots. So yeah, all right. My little mini freak out moment's over. So this is and I don't even, do they write it on here? Probably not. I'm probably not gonna remember the names of these, because yeah, I mean, I like Hobonichi and I'm a Hobonichi fan, but I will, when I edit the video here on the screen, I will actually write the actual name of this cover. So this one actually has some undyed leather on the corners, and I've been wanting to try undyed leather for quite some time. I originally was going to purchase a Vanderspec undyed, and again, I just made the decision that I didn't want to spend that much money. I'm sort of planning on trying to break in this spine a little bit because it's made with this little reinforcement, and the reinforcement makes it more square, which was purposeful. You can kind of see that. So I am going to work on trying to break that in a little bit because I don't necessarily want it to be square, but I really wanted to pick something that I thought was going to go well with those two, and so that's why I went with this one. Okay, so let's just look at it. So there is no pocket here. That's just like a seam, but there's pocket, 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 pocket. Then there's a slip and a slip. You have two bookmarks with the little undyed leather, and this is sort of like standard Hobonichi type shapes. So they do two different shapes so that you can figure out like which one is month and which one is week. And then there's a slip pocket, a sort of secretarial pocket. It's not really because it is sewn up here, and then sort of like a mini secretarial. And then the pen loops, and I mean, a lot of you guys know this, but for those that have never purchased, the pen loops, when you put your pen in, and let me just randomly grab one. When you put your pen in, it sort of locks those together. It like locks it shut. So like that. Okay. So, and this again is new for me. I've never purchased one of these Hobonichi covers, and I've certainly never purchased one that has like the locking pen loops. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and put the Day Free in here. So because the Day Free is kind of smallish, it might fit in here a little wonky. Let's see. There was some sort of note or caveat in the description about using a Day Free, something about it hitting stitching, or I don't know, something like that. There was a warning, so I think I'm about to find out what the warning was all about. So it's really not like a tarot. I mean, it's definitely bigger because the Day Free is pretty small, but it will get chunked up because I'm putting pictures in it. So it'll be fine once I chunk it up. So it's actually pretty cute. I like it. It's a neutral color. So it's canvas, and then they coat it with this sort of plasticky material. So I did not purchase a cover on cover because once I saw that it was coated, I was like, bah, no need. So this is clearly something you can just wipe on its own, and it doesn't really need the plastic cover. So yeah, that's cute. I like it. It is a cute little like neutral color. Okay, moving on. So then my mind went to, let's try a drawer pouch. Since I knew I was going to definitely get a cheaper A6 cover, I said, you know what, I mean, it seems foolish to spend all that money for shipping for just one little cover, so let's try a drawer pouch. So, interesting. Let me do that. The tag kind of sticks out of the plastic. I don't want to take it off yet in case for some reason I don't like it and I have to sell it. I'm not going to be able to, I guess I have no choice. Hang it. Scissors. have it like locked together so you can't unzip it. Okay, so this is the first time I'm seeing this. First time ever. I've never ever owned any kind of drawer pouch of any kind from Hobonichi. So, that's neat how they put the little in the middle there. Ooh, that's nice and roomy. I like it. So there you go. So it has like a big kind of pocket here. And then this actually, and you know, so again, I like doing my reviews extensively because whenever I go online and look at stuff, I'm finding I only get like bits and pieces of the information I need. So I'm going to be extensive about this. So this inner zip pocket actually there's like a gap underneath it. So you guys can see that. Okay. And see, this feels like there's sort of almost like a cardboard stiffener in there to make that divider kind of stiff. So that's nice. And it's a nice roomy pocket. Let's find a big pen. Okay, so we have like these long Tombow markers. They fit. Okay. So now you guys kind of have an idea of the size of the marker that will fit in there, or what have you, pen. So there's 1, 2, 3 sort of card-like slots. Let me find some washi. So they're definitely, let's see, I think you're only gonna fit them this way. Let's look. Yeah, you can't fit them horizontally. So vertically is a definite yes. You can fit them vertically. And yeah. And so there's technically 1, 2, yeah, there's 3 going up this way, and then there's 3 horizontally. And then this pocket is pretty big, and then there's 2 fairly large pockets there. So now what I want to see, because I really want to protect if I can, and I don't know if it'll fit. I wanted to see if the Canon, no, it's not gonna fit in there. It'll fit in this side pocket. I don't know if I like that, but it would fit. Probably I would just keep it there on the end. But if you have a smaller pocket printer, so I have this crappy HP Sprocket. If you happen to have a smaller one, like a Canon Ivy or even a Sprocket, I call it crappy because I really don't like it. It will fit in that side pocket. Okay. So yeah, it's really roomy, so it'll fit a lot of stuff. And then it has this big pocket on the outside, and usually I use like those big outside pockets to store like my cables for my sprocket or what have you. So okay, so that is the large one. And so this one is like the embroidered design. And as far as the zippers go, they sort of have like this leather-like pull. There is some thread there. The zipper, it's decent. Is it a, it doesn't say that it's a YKK. It's not like super smooth, but I think it'll be solid. So this is super pretty. And again, I just kind of wanted something neutral. I looked at a bunch of different ones, and this one I just thought was really pretty and nice and neutral. So then again, just because I was getting all that other stuff, I decided to go ahead and get this one. And so the tag on these say that they're the flower lace, so if anybody's interested in the names of these pouches. So this is the small pouch and this is the large pouch. So the small pouch looks like this. So it has just a few pockets here, and then it has this one big pocket here that also has little pen loops on the inside. So I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to use this one for. It was more kind of a, okay, I'm getting this one, let's just get the other one to match, and then, you know, they'll all kind of match this one. So I'm definitely planning on trying to keep a majority of my journaling for my day per page stuff in here. So I do plan on keeping this in here with all my other stuff as well. So I don't know if, you know, this will be filled up with pens, and then I may just, because it does fit in the back, I may just have it like that and then have this stuff all together. So I'm not entirely sure yet how I'm gonna use it to organize, but I'll, you know, and it's gonna be fluid. I sort of always, with organizing, I'm always changing what I'm doing. So this one does have a back pocket as well, and it has a similar more like wristlet zipper pull. And I mean, I say wristlet loosely because I have fairly small hands, and that's as far as I can put my hand in. So it's definitely not something you're gonna like carry over your wrist unless you have like baby wrists, because my hands are small and it does not fit mine. So yeah, it's definitely that sort of canvasy material. Let's do the same thing excuse me, here. I'm thinking it's not gonna fit this. Maybe if you really finagle it, you can get it in there. That's right. Yeah. So like, if you really care to super finagle it, you can get it in there, but otherwise it doesn't really fit well. You know, it fits kind of regular, where do all my pens go? It fits just kind of regular pens really easily, but the tall stuff, not quite as much. So, okay, so those are my little organization pouches. Then I just wanted to show you guys briefly. Yesterday was my anniversary and we went to buy an Office Max, and I rushed in really quick to purchase some of my favorite pen stuff because Office Max is the only place that I can actually get it. So let me get this in frame. Okay, I'm just trying to get my journal here so you guys can kind of see these. So I purchased these 2 packs of tool pens, and I was hoping that this black pair was similar to this white set that I had purchased, but it is not, because I have already tried these. So it does say 1.0 medium on this, but this is a ballpoint, and this was a 1.0 medium, and it was more of a gel series. So yeah, it didn't end up being the right ones, but they were out of a ton of tool stuff because they said one of the women that works there said that there was a planner girl that came in and bought all their stuff. So, planner girl, whoever you are, if you went to Greenwood, South Carolina and bought out all the pens and you're watching my video, shame on you because you didn't save any for me. Okay, so these ones I wanted to show you guys because I thought these ones were kind of cool. So these colors are really pretty. So this is sort of like a pinky burgundy, a navy-ish blue, then a purple, and a gray. And they all have gold hardware. So I actually thought that these pens were black because I was rushing because my husband didn't want to be in Office Max until I realized when I got them that they say that they are a GL series metallic ink. So let's test that out. So let me zoom y'all in so you kind of really see what I'm talking about. Okay, so they definitely have a gel-like feel to them, but, and I'm probably not gonna get, oh, there you go, like a teeny bit on camera there. They have like a metallic-y shimmer to them. So that's kind of cool. And my handwriting is total poop. So, but, and I did that off camera. But you can see like they write really nicely. I'm just trying to see if I can get the metallic-y finish to come out here. They really are cute. It's so hard to capture this stuff on camera. And this one is definitely like dark. And do the blue. Ooh, that one's just so pretty. Alright, I'm gonna make an attempt to see if I can show you guys this. So you can see, so blue, sort of a pinky burgundy, a gray, and a, I said blue, that was purple, not blue. Okay. Can we get, you can kind of see the shimmer a little bit. I say shimmer, it's more of a metallic-y. It's definitely not, there's no flecks of, there you go, right there. There's no flecks of shimmer or what have you, glitter in it. It's just like a metallic-y. So those are really cool. These ones here, in case anybody is curious and you've seen these, I have seen them on Amazon. But I will tell you that these ones here, and they're pretty. So this is black and it has like a rose gold finish to it. They're pretty, but they are a just basic ballpoint. They write nicely for a ballpoint, but they're not like super dark like the gels. And yeah, you know, like they obviously, because they're not gel, they don't necessarily smear. Let's test it with the Tombow that I have right here. So pretty waterproof as well. And let's just test like instantly. Yeah, so like the ends will smear. The end where the ink is left for a second, and of course I did that like immediately. So if you give it a second, they probably would just dry and you'd be fine. So that's, you know, most ballpoints don't smear with the highlighter post anyway. I just like to make sure I get whatever might be on my marker off. So yeah, so those are some pens. Like I said, I got them more for the possibility of them being the same refill and just having some slightly different barrels, but unfortunately they have a metallic to them and they're not just like the basic pen. So, and that's totally fine. I mean, I can kind of change it up in my journaling a little bit, so that's kind of fun. And, you know, sometimes like most of the time I use a fountain pen, but sometimes I just don't feel like it. So these pens are my favorite, the tools, and I've talked about this numerous times in past videos. So, yeah, so, and apparently there is Christmas themed ones out. So if any of y'all are doing Christmas themed journals or what have you, there are Christmas themed ones out